Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. Hope you guys are all doing well. Today's video, okay, it's going to be a good one because I really want to talk about Bitcoin in 2025 because I'm telling you right now, okay, and I'm pretty sure we all know this, right? Especially for all my Bitcoiners out there, right? If you guys are in fact in the crypto space, we know that 2025 is going to be an amazing year for Bitcoin and pretty much the entire crypto market, right? We know the Bitcoin halving event is about to happen very soon, right? It's literally just right around the corner. In the next 51 days, the Bitcoin halving event is in fact going to happen. So that's very soon. And we know what happens, guys. Every single time we have the Bitcoin halving event, this is when Bitcoin tends to pump the most. This is when the real bull run begins for Bitcoin. And when at alt season, right? We can't forget about altcoins. Alt season is obviously right around the corner as well. Okay, so understand, guys, the entire crypto market is in fact about to explode. Bitcoin's going to pump, Ethereum's going to pump, and many more other altcoins, right, are going to absolutely skyrocket. So be prepared for that, you guys. Okay. So yes, there is in fact a Bitcoin chart that I do in fact want to show you guys. Okay. There's two of them, and there's also two altcoin charts, like crypto charts that I do in fact want to show you guys, showing you guys that the entire crypto market, okay, in the next upcoming few months, okay, very soon now, is in fact about to moonshot. Okay, so be ready for that. But before we get into those charts, I do in fact want to give you guys a little update what's happening with Bitcoin right now. So Bitcoin right now, okay, holding strong at 51,700, right? So 51.7, and you guys can just clearly see, okay, it's still continuing to consolidate. Okay, and this is not the first time that we have seen Bitcoin consolidate. If we go to the daily time frame, right, Bitcoin likes to consolidate, a fair bit, right? You guys can just clearly see that. So right now, okay, Bitcoin is still consolidating, still holding strong, above 50K, hasn't broke down, that support level $50,000. Okay, so that's good. And potentially, right, if we break above, I want to say 52 to 53, then yes, we're going to see Bitcoin, reach those targets to, its next target to like what, 55 to $60,000. I think that is very possible for Bitcoin to reach once it breaks that, 52 to 53K resistance line. Right, but yes, it's still continuing to consolidate. You guys can just clearly see that. So Bitcoin is still holding very well, in my opinion. Right, yes, it's not really moving. Okay, but this happens. Okay, and this is not the first time that Bitcoin has done this. It likes to consolidate. Right. The entire crypto market today, okay, is looking pretty good. And guess what, guys? Okay, the global crypto market cap is now at 2 trillion. It's officially at 2 trillion. And I told you guys, for the past few days now, we have been seeing the global crypto market cap just below 2 trillion, right? At 1.98 trillion, 1.97 trillion and whatnot. So now it's officially at 2 trillion. I told you guys, it seemed like the global crypto market cap was in fact creeping back up to 2 trillion. And now today, okay, for the first time ever in a very long time, it's been a while since we have seen the global crypto market cap at 2 trillion. And now today it's officially at 2 trillion. So that's absolutely amazing to see. The market today is slightly up, 1.2%. Okay. So you also see, Bitcoin is not really moving for the past 24 hours. Ethereum, on the other hand, is now back up, above $3,000, 3.1K. So that's great to see for Ethereum, up 4%. And many more other altcoins are in fact slightly moving, 1% and whatnot. Uniswap, okay, remember, Uniswap, I believe 2 days ago was up like a whopping 68% for the past 24 hours, which was absolutely insane. That was absolutely crazy actually to see for Uniswap. I have no idea why Uniswap pumped that much, but you guys can see for the past 30 days for Uniswap, for the past month, it's up over 90%, right? Pretty much 93%. Absolutely crazy to see for Uniswap. But yeah, today it's looking pretty decent, right? A fair few altcoins, okay, are in fact up today. Okay, majority of them are actually in the greens. Some are in fact in the reds, but majority of them are in fact in the greens for the past 24 hours. So that's amazing to see. Okay, now the Greed index, okay, still in greed mode, which is amazing. Okay, still above 70 right now. It's coming out 72. Yesterday was at 74. Last week, was at 75, and then last month was at 55. Right. So the Greed index is still in greed mode. So it seems like investors out there are still feeling, greedy, right? Remember, guys, about 2 weeks ago, we actually saw the Greed index for the first time in a very long time in extreme greed mode. right? Who remembers? Okay, if you guys, watched my video. But yeah, that's that. Now let's get into these charts, starting off with, the crypto market chart, right? And you guys can just clearly see, okay, Bitcoin, altcoins are in fact about to skyrocket, right? The entire crypto market is about to skyrocket, guys, okay? So the golden cross, I talked about this a fair few, not much though actually, but a fair few people actually do in fact mention this golden cross, and it's pretty bullish, right? You guys can clearly see a golden cross is forming right now, okay? So that means, guys, okay, every single time we have a golden cross, okay, this is when the pump happens. So understand, it's pretty much all ups from here. Now, a lot of people, not a lot of people, but people saying that, once the Bitcoin halving event happens, it could be, sell the news moment, right? Where we actually see Bitcoin have a correction back down to the downside. Okay, there's going to be a lot of selling. Who knows? It could potentially happen. Okay, I know what they're talking about. So it is possible, right, for us to see Bitcoin, have another correction back down to the downside. It may not be all ups from here, but understand, guys, long term, right, 2024 to 2025, it's pretty much all ups from here. Okay, yes, along the way, we're going to have small corrections down to the downside. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised, but pretty much, guys, it's all ups from here. Okay, so the golden cross, it's forming. So that means, guys, the next bull run is coming. We know that, right? So get ready for that. Now, altcoins. Altcoins are gonna absolutely skyrocket. Okay, so this is the altcoin market right now, what you guys are looking at, and you guys can clearly see 1 trillion. It went all the way up to 1 trillion. Okay, and the next one, is it possible for it to go up to 4 trillion? Creating obviously a new high. Okay, not many people, just like what Mags is saying right here, not many people are ready for this, and that is very, very true. Right? Understand, guys, a lot of these altcoins are still dirt cheap, even though, yes, majority of them are in fact pumping. Okay, we are in fact seeing, for example, Solana, okay, Cardano, Avalanche, Chainlink is also another good one, Polygon, and many more other altcoins in the market. They are in fact slowly creeping back up to the upside. Okay, especially Solana. We have been seeing Solana absolutely skyrocketing, right? So understand, guys, okay, even though, yes, a lot of these altcoins are in fact pumping, but a lot of them are still nowhere near back up to its previous all-time highs. Understand that, guys. So they're still a great buy right now. Okay, even though, yes, they have in fact been pumping and whatnot, gaining back its momentum, but on that, right, they're still a great time to buy. Okay, it really, really is. They're still cheap in my opinion, right? Majority of them are still very, very cheap. But understand, guys, alt season is about to happen, and a lot of these altcoins, okay, will pump like crazy. And I have to say, okay, I don't know about a lot of them, but majority of them will potentially, okay, majority of these altcoins will potentially, right, pump back up to its previous all-time highs and reach a new all-time high. Not all of them, but majority of them, potentially. Okay, so get ready for that, you guys, okay? Because a lot of these altcoins, your favorite altcoins, potentially will skyrocket very, very soon. Okay, so get ready for that. 4 trillion. That is going to be absolutely insane. Okay, so get ready for that, you guys. Okay, now let's get into these Bitcoin charts. There's 2 of them that I want to show you guys today for today's video. So starting off with this one, Bitcoin, like I mentioned, okay, consolidating in triangles, and it's getting shorter in the time in each cycle. Okay, so the impulsive bull run remains the same. Okay, so guys, understand, consolidation is very, very normal for Bitcoin. Okay, it really, okay, Bitcoin likes to consolidate, right? Just like what this chart is showing. Okay, 3.4 years, we didn't really see Bitcoin move as much. You guys can just clearly see that. 2.6 years to 2 years, okay, it's very, very normal, guys. Okay, we have a drop. Okay, and Bitcoin likes to gain back its momentum a little bit and then had a drop again, and then that's when the real run began. Okay, so you guys can just clearly see 2023 to 2024. Looks like it's pretty much all going to be up from here. Bitcoin is obviously going to reach back up to its previous highs and reach a new all-time high very, very soon. Like I've been mentioning, a 100k Bitcoin sometime end of this year in 2024. I think that is still very, very possible. Okay, if we don't see it end of this year in 2024, we're going to see it early next year in 2025, right? So that's that. But yeah, this is a chart that I really wanted to show you guys. Okay, it seems like the same cycle is repeating. for Bitcoin. Bitcoin likes to, repeat the same exact cycle. And you guys can clearly see from 2013 to 2017 to 2021 to 2025, it looks pretty similar, right? Bitcoin seems like it's looking like it's doing a very, very similar pattern right now. Okay, just like what it did back in 2013 to 2017. So 2013 we had a peak, and then of course we entered the next bear market and it dropped, gained back a bit of its momentum in 2016, and then 2017 it absolutely skyrocketed once the halving happened. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. Every single time we have the Bitcoin halving event, this is when the real run begins for Bitcoin, the real bull run, right? So it's going to absolutely skyrocket, guys, every single time we have the Bitcoin halving event, right? Every time. So get ready, okay, for that. So yes, 2017, crazy year, right? Bitcoin was absolutely skyrocketing. And then, of course, 2018 rolled around, and then that's when we entered the next, bear market, okay? Same thing, right? For 2021 to 2025. 2021, obviously, we had a peak. 2021 was a great year for Bitcoin and crypto, obviously. And then 2022, okay, terrible year. That's when we entered the next, bear market, and everything started to collapse, right? The entire crypto market started to drop, Bitcoin started to drop, Ethereum, everything, right? So it dropped, and then of course in 2023 we saw it gain back more its momentum, just like what it did in 2016, like what it's showing right here. Okay, and the halving is about to happen. Okay, the halving event is about to happen. It's literally right around the corner, right? And then after the halving, it's obviously going to absolutely skyrocket. And then 2025, it's going to reach a peak. Okay, and I've been talking about, Bitcoin's peak for 2025 is going to be around, potentially 200K to 250 to even 300K or even over 300K. I think that is very, very possible for Bitcoin, right? To reach these price targets. I think that is very, very possible. So get ready for that, you guys, okay? But yes, very, very similar pattern, okay? We can all see it, right? So get ready for that. For all my Bitcoin holders out there, get ready for the next bull run, because it's going to be insane. But yes, the Bitcoin monthly returns, I just really wanted to show you guys this before end today's video. But yes, February, okay, is in fact about to end, okay, in the next couple of days, less than a week now. And so far, Bitcoin is up over 21%, right? Over 21%. Absolutely amazing. This month so far for Bitcoin has been performing pretty well. And potentially, right, in the next, couple of months, okay, this year in 2024 are in fact going to be some amazing months, right? We're going to see Bitcoin perform pretty decently, I want to say, right? So that is that. Get ready for that, you guys. So far, Bitcoin is in fact performing very, very well. Okay, very, very well, right? For the past like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, it's been in the greens, right? 6 months in a row. So far it's been pretty good, and we'll see if this will continue, right? So that's that. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. Give thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. That is always appreciated, and I catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.